Hello there, friends. Today is March 16, 2024, and today we're going to discuss a Victor Wembanyama rookie card. The green Prizm from the 2023 Prizm basketball set from Panini card number 136. We'll figure out what this card is worth, address some comps, and find fair market value for it as well. So let's get into it. First, obviously, card 136, very important. On the right-hand side here, we have 15 of the most recent comps that I could find on eBay. These are all auctions. They're not buy it now. They are not best offers. I like to see bidders going against each other. So that's why I pick strictly auctions. Also, I do not include any sales from other countries or overseas, just because I like to see how the market is playing locally as well. Through the graph, although this is only taken over the course of about 4 days, the true supply and demand curve is not very easy to see. You'd have to do something over the course of months, which I do have, but for this case, we're just looking at the price points and jumps. So we've got a low of 180 and a high of 461. So that is a very large jump, and that is probably due to quality concerns. We're still, though, going to find an average because I think it's a great starting point. And that also brings me to point out this. These numbers that I'm going to give you today are based upon in-person trades because I like to be able to see the card in hand. I want to be able to look at the corners, see the edges, take a peek at the surface, make sure it's clean and scratch free. And that's when I am able to use these fair market value prices. Okay, let's get on to the real meat and potatoes of the issue at hand. So we again have the green Prizm card number 136. We have seen through PSA submissions 199 have been submitted, 112 have come back in a PSA 10 grade. That's a whopping 56.28%. So that tells me if I pull one of these green Prizms from a pack, well, guess what? I'm sending it in to get graded because I've got basically a coin flip's chance to get that graded at a 10. On the bottom here, we see various colors. The first color, the blue, is the average bid price paid in order to win one of the auctions. That comes to $306.46. Also, a $4.46 average shipping price for an out-the-door total of $310.92. These numbers are not what I would consider to be fair market value for this card because it doesn't include the seller's fees, which come to about 13 to 15% on eBay. So that is what this orange number is. $265.56 omits the seller's fees and is actually the seller's take home. This is what I consider to be fair value because I know supply and demand says something is worth what somebody's willing to pay for it, but when it comes to collecting, I think it's what somebody's willing to let it go for. So $265.56 is that number. I'm still making offers that are less than this. Think of a stoplight: green, yellow, red. Green is a 70% offer of the blue number. It comes to $214.52, and this is my first offer. Yellow is a 75% offer. Comes to $229.85, and usually a hard stop comes to $245.17. I also like to make sure that I'm getting into the bottom third of sales if I'm looking to buy this card. So that means I'm going to sort this column ascending and drop down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $229.59 gets me into the bottom third of sales, which that means that becomes my new hard stop for this card. Calling it $230 is what I want to get this card for or less. If I'm looking to sell, then I go 5 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then $282 is what I would be sticker marking this card for. If you want to sell through eBay, you can do a $326.50 buy it now and basically make about $50 on the sale. So that's it. That's how I price this Victor Wembanyama rookie card. Hopefully it helps you. Take care, my friends.